customer top rated. That's a pretty good track record, but that sale price is going to go away at the end of the day today. K50764. Lots of great colors in that one too. Okay, it's heating up. I mean, like really, we're heating up. We've got a set of 4 in the Seal the Meal mugs. It's a soup mug that's 22 ounces. Or you could bake a little cake in it, and I call that personal size, or a little pie, or a little sundae. This is so fun because they're brand new today, and we've got a special featured price under $30. For 4 of the mugs, you get your lid and your boxes. I will show you all your choices here in just a second, but before we do, I do want to say hello to Tara Tesher, who is the one who brought us 18 years ago so many dishes and things that have warmed our hearts and our family for many years. Hey, Tara, how's it going tonight?
Oh, excellent, Allie. So excited to be here on Now You're Cooking Day, and so much new to share with all of you.
Okay, so we do Now You're Cooking. I want to know when now I get to eat. And now I can do it in a great mug. This is so cool. I'm going to go through all the colors. I'm going to hop right down in front because you get a set of 4. And then these are such a special thing. This is like what you wait for. But Tara's now done them in prints that you've never seen in the 22-ounce mug. So we'll start with our Old World. That's the pattern that I've collected over the years. Here's your Old World in a gorgeous, gorgeous gray. So chic. Then we also have it in blue. And oh, come on, this taupe is dreamy. So that's your Old World. Then we go into Floral Lace. I love this blue, that contrast to the blue and the white. And then we also have it in your gray. Really pretty in that gray. Fun red, that's a nice, like Christmassy red. Very popular. And then the taupe in the Floral Lace might be my favorite, but then there's the stripes, which, come on, you get a yellow, it's like a buttery yellow, the pink, the gray, and then a champagne. How pretty is this? So a lot of you are already picking up on more than one. Oh, and I forgot the confetti too in our Old World. Sorry about that. So here's our confetti, but look what you did, Tara. Gift box, covered, 22 ounce, even with the details on the inside. So talk to me about why this is so special in the Temp-tations collection.
Sure. We have never done it in these patterns before. So we debuted this time last year, and you loved it, but we only did it in our holiday prints. And we heard loud and clear, these were pieces you wanted to nestle in with the rest of your collection.
Yeah.
So for me, I love this as a soup mug. I love it as a mug meal. I think you can have leftovers in here. I think you can bake cakes in here. Like we were talking about, you get that snap-on storage cover there. Look how beautiful. Little, not so little, 22 ounces of a beautiful individual cake. So whether you're doing desserts and a little individual pie, nothing but the best for you, Allie, nothing but the best. Individual desserts, individual pies, individual soups, French onion soup. Because this goes in the oven up to 500 degrees, you literally can make that French onion soup by tucking it right under the broiler. You can put these pieces in the microwave, so when you want to reheat something or cook something. And of course, everything goes right in the dishwasher when you want to go ahead and clean it up. These are amazing when you think about basically $7.50 a gift if you wanted to break these up. But I know many of you are going to layer these in with already what you've been collecting with us.
I can't tell you now more than ever, especially like in the last couple of days. I even told my husband, I was like, I just want to do everything that's comforting and feels good. I forced him to decorate early for Christmas. He's a purist. He likes to wait until after Thanksgiving. I said, but yeah, it's 2020. I need this. I said, you need to pray about this. And of course we decorated. And it like warms my heart, right? Seeing the Christmas decorations that were my grandmother's that are now mine, things that our kids have grown up with. I just want something comfortable. I want to make that great bowl of chili or big batch of gumbo, put it inside of this cozy bowl, sit on my couch, cuddled up in a Berkshire blanket, watching my favorite movie. Oh, what a gift to give someone. Just something comforting for a teacher, healthcare provider, right? It's just so smart. And Tara, because you get the set of 4 that are 22 ounces with the gift box and the lid. And you, of course, in true Temp-tations form. So if somebody's not, somebody's new to Temp-tations, this kind of caught their eye tonight. There's the durability, the construction. I mean, hand painted, right? There's a reason you've been here for 18 years.
Right, exactly. That's what we love about Temptations, being able to do that tomato soup that you're seeing right there. This is truly like a mug meal where you would, of course, float that grilled cheese right on top of there. So remember, you can put these in the microwave, you can put these in the oven. You're getting all 4 of them. Right? They are individually hand painted, hand designed detail, which I love. Our taupes, our grays have been super popular. So introducing those in our old world and our floral lace. There you can see a mac and cheese that we did. So again, whether, and perfect 22 ounces, most soup cans will fit easily in here and you can reheat those. But think about these also as gifts. We layered them in with our mug cakes. So if you've never tried our mug cakes before, really fun to just mix them all up, put them right in here, bake it right in the microwave, literally in like a minute and a half. But look at that great gift.
That's a
where
perfect
we use the
pair.
box. Yeah,
those two, those ship for free also. But I got to remind you too, Tara, these have been really popular. A lot of you are loving the floral lace. We'll show you the colors here again. But this was supposed to be, or is now scheduled to be on later today, a couple times. But you know what's going to happen. These are in the kitchen with David this afternoon at 12. We're going to lose colors. It's the only order of the year. Tara's never done these prints in the 22-ounce mugs. So it is that meal mug. Okay, so stripes are right down in front of me, which are adorable. You get that like buttery yellow, the sweet pink, the gray, and then the champagne. And then the one that everybody's going crazy about is this taupe. Also really great. If you're making like your first purchase with QVC, first Temptations purchase, get that taupe. It's so pretty. Then we've got the red, which just makes me think of like Santa's favorite color, right? But it's also just a good kitchen color. Then this gray. It's a nice, rich, dark gray. Then we also have the blue. That's all of our floral lace. Then we head over to that old world in the taupe, which is dreamy. We've got it in the blue. And then the gray. The gray in like the old world, it's like hello farmhouse chic movement, right? And then for fun, let's make some little celebrations. We've got our confetti, which is your old world pattern, but you're mixing in the pinks, the olives, the blues. So if you're not sure if you want to gift these, you don't know which one they're going to like, here's a really great way to do it. But Tara, it's so smart. Box lid, gift and go. I mean, it couldn't get any easier.
Yeah, so you have a chicken parm over there in the oven. When we're talking about kind of that one dish meal, I'm gonna hop over and grab out of the fridge a fruit salad that we've done. So whether you're using this, you know, kind of for a soup, or you're using it because you want to actually make a beautiful breakfast, you can do that. Because everything stays nice and cold throughout the meal, look how easy it is that, again, I can chill this ahead of time and then layer it in right down in front with, of course, my oatmeal. I could have hot oatmeal. I could have my yogurt parfait. I can have my beautiful fruit salad. And then I've also done cakes, where, of course, I've done 4 individual beautiful cakes that, of course, everyone could share. So I love that also, 22 ounces in total capacity. Look at how fun that is. It's like a little toasted s'more. And I think you just retrieved the chicken parm, which, again, I love.
Jump inside this mug.
You said you were hungry.
Well, but look how perfect this is, because then you've got the roasted broccoli. Maybe you have some chicken parm that all you have to do is put a little cheese on, serve it on top of noodles. Yes. You could even then have this stored in the fridge ahead of time, ready to go. Pull it out, meal prep already done. You know, you've got that nice, warm, comforting meal all ready at a ready. So yes, it's soups and it's cereals and big ice cream sundaes and your big cozy bowl of oatmeal, you know, or a really big cup of coffee.
22 ounces,
right,
I'll take it.
It's like that cozy bowl. And I think, too, because you can gift this, you can wrap this up, gift someone something so special. This is going to be on later today. I don't want you to wait. I want you to make sure you get your color. And what I would do is pick up on a couple. Because now more than ever, my gift list is long. And it's not necessarily that I got to gift everybody a big expensive gift. I want to gift them something where they feel thought about and loved, right? That I thought of them. Something that makes you feel special. And a great little 22-ounce Temptations mug with maybe some cocoa mix inside, or your homemade soup. How special. for so many people that are going above and beyond for us, and that we know we're a little tired, we're feeling the fatigue, why not give them something that gives them that little boost, that little pep in their step? So I would pick up on a couple, especially then you have them in your gift-giving closet. It's just smart to do, especially at this price point, because it's $30.
Incredible.
Yeah, $29.98 for 800 of these, Tara, have already been spoken for. Okay, so I'm going to go through the colors. Oh, Tara, will you please save me the one with the one in that champagne bowl that's got the most frosting?
Yes.
That would be my pick. That's
And
the
the
stripe
rose gold.
choice.
Yeah, and the silver, of course, and of course that beautiful gold. You have not seen the stripes since we debuted them in our mugs. In our today's special value, we brought them back on a couple of pieces. But can we just talk about how stinking cute, what you were saying, right? A contact-free gift where maybe you bake it, put it on someone's doorstep and say, hey, I left you a little something. And these are 22 ounces of a large soup mug, coffee mug, yogurt parfaits. When we talk about the wheel of food, we did a beautiful chicken pot pie peeking through right here. Look at how beautiful that crust is, because you're able to, of course, the heat hugs your food when you're cooking with stoneware. So your pot pies, your chilies, all of those comfort foods that we love so much are going to be perfectly made in here. And then, of course, they're going to layer in with all of your dinnerware and everything that you've been loving from Temp-tations.
Put them in the microwave.
Yes,
the freezer.
please. Uh-huh.
The oven.
Up to 500 degrees.
And then whatever's inside straight into your belly immediately. Okay.
Yes.
Over 1,000 have already been ordered. This one right here is a party. This is your confetti, and notice
I love
too,
that.
each one is going to have the details right on the inside. So, man, if you've got I've got exposed, shelving in my kitchen, I would just set these out. They look so cute. Right?
And the handle is really nice too, right? You have that thumbprint that makes it super easy when you're coming in and out. Everything I think about painstakingly when I'm designing these pieces, the fact that you have that storage cover that can just snap right on. So if you're nesting things in the oven, and I'm sorry, in the fridge, I love what you said about the fact that you can meal prep ahead of time. So I think a lot of times, especially when it comes to breakfast and lunch, we were getting that on the go when we were out at work, and now we're home.
Right.
And it's like, well, what do I make for breakfast? What do I make for lunch?
Yep.
Now you can do your omelet in here and microwave it if you wanted to. You can do your soups in the afternoon and have a whole meal. And maybe you're doing a smaller Thanksgiving like I am. There'll be 3 of us. We're just going to do a turkey breast and some sides. You could actually layer that right inside here because we're going to be cooking smaller. Yeah.
And then go watch a movie.
A movie.
And have fun and do game night,
Yes.
If it feels a little different this year, then just do something different.
Yeah,
you do it, you introduce a different tradition. You make it fun, right? Okay, let me show you the colors because these are really popular. So here's our Funfetti or Confetti. You get your blues, greens, and the pinks. Now come on over. This is going to be in the old world. Your gray, old world blue, and then that old world in that taupe. Most limited. How much you want to bet this is not going to make it to in the kitchen?
No reorder this year. This is it.
This is the time to get it. Floral lace. And notice too, even your floral lace pattern peekabooing on the top. There's your blue. That would look so pretty in my mom's kitchen. Then we've got the gray, which is a nice dark gray. Very modern. That gray.
Very.
Cheery red, which so many people use red in the kitchen. It's just happy. A lot of you are loving the floral lace. So take a look. It's the blue, the gray, the red. And then we've got that taupe, which is dreamy. I was talking to Lisa even before the show, and I was like, okay, I love the gray when you introduced it. But when you brought the taupe, I mean,
forget it.
Mic drop. I was done. It is so pretty. And then we go over into the stripes, which is like your metallics, right? Your gold, your rose gold, your gunmetal, your champagne.
Great gifting. If you're thinking about breaking these up, the stripe is such a great color combo because I think you have younger people who probably are drawn to like the pinks. I think you have, some older people that maybe like the more classic colors of like the silver and the champagne, like me. And then, of course, you have the gold, which is so pretty.
So I think now we're at 1,200 just in the show that have been spoken for.
Wow.
So get as many as you need because you're going to want to keep one, right? You
Yeah,
think about,
for
okay, well,
sure.
I've got the teachers or the person that does my nails or the person that's been delivering the packages or the neighbor that always texts me and says, hey, Allie, you've got a package down by your garage door. Oh, thank you so much. I'll run down and grab it, right? You just want to give them a little extra love because now you've got a gift for, what, $7.40?
It's incredible.
You could fill it with a delicious homemade treat, but honestly, at the same time, you don't have to, right? It's beautiful on its own because it's Temp-tations. Under $30. Make sure you put it in your cart. Don't forget to check out on your color because I doubt that these are going to all hang around. And, you know, if you've got your heart set on one, but get as many as you need because what's going to happen is that box is going to come to you with the 4 and you're thinking, I got 4 gifts, but then you want one and then you're down a gift.
Or if you want all 4, you're like,
just get an extra one, right?
Yes, exactly. These are just super fun. They're so useful. 22 ounces in total capacity. I love, you know, when we think about trying to make the holidays a little easier, gift giving a little easier.
Yeah.
This is a meaningful, thoughtful gift. Whether, like, as you said, you put something in it or not. It was funny. My mom was saying she was looking for some break apart gifts. That's what she was calling them for the girl who does her nails and her hair. And she's like, I want to give something thoughtful. So she was all dialed into doing these. She's very excited about it.
I love this.
And yeah.
I'm wondering where the one is with my peppermint white mocha because I need a 22 ounce.
Don't we all?
One of those. Under $30. Make sure you place your order. Check out. Tara, these are real popular. It's K5076.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. Go online to QVC.com because we're in the middle of a Now Youre Cooking day. And listen, with so many of us now spending a little bit more time at home, wanting to, you know, make a good choice and cook in our own kitchen, this is making sure you're outfitted. You can also shop early for a lot of specials and great prices that we've got going on at QVC.com. So that's a great place too to check out. Okay. I told you. So not only everything in the show is the only order of the year, but we are loaded up with brand new items. And this one's kind of special because it's one of those that maybe you caught, you know, Tara sharing on social media and you thought, I need this in my kitchen. Because here now is a crock, not only for all of your utensils that you like to keep right next to the stove, but then you flip it over and you have a little bit of motivation. It says, life is short, lick the bowl. Not just the spoon, lick the whole bowl, right? You've got that cute charm and whimsy, but there's also a ledge for your phone as you're checking your recipe that was posted on Pinterest or putting your cookbook, or like I use my iPad to store a lot of my recipes all right here. It's such a genius, space-saving tool. Tara, and you brought it to us in some gorgeous colors as well. So I'll take you right down in front, but it's brand new today, the only order of the year. So life is short. Make sure you get one of these in your kitchen. Here is the confetti, and I'll flip this one around too just so you can see, oh, so pretty.
Perfect.
In this utensil crock. And then we have this black, which I love, right? That black and white kitchen. Red next to that. We've got the green, blue, gray, and oh my goodness, I am ready to redecorate my whole kitchen because of this taupe, Tara.
It's not so pretty.
How pretty is that? And I love that you've incorporated old world and floral lace for our purists that like to make sure it matches. But it works for so many. So walk me through, how did you think of this?
So I am always about what I call magical transformation, where when I look at something, I don't want it to just be one thing. So when you start with it, of course, it's beautiful. It's a great utensil crock, but counter space is limited, right? So if you can combine a couple of things, why wouldn't you? So let's just start and talk about how it's got a great opening and it's this beautiful utensil crock that just sits right there on your countertop. But just by putting a ledge down here in front, I now can take my tablet. And so when I'm cooking, I don't know about you, and by the way, your tools can still remain in there and you don't have to worry about it. I'm always looking up recipes. I'm always looking for something. So now I have that tablet there. I can put it either way. It's nice and secure, however I want it. I also can go ahead and hopefully it doesn't ring. Kidding. I can also go ahead and put my phone there because I designed the ledge so that it would hold both your tablet or your phone. or your cookbook or your recipe cards. But Allie, I want to take it one step further. You can also use it as a vase because it is our great stoneware. You can fill that with water and then, of course, just tuck some flowers in it. So even if you just wanted to leave this out, you love the sentiment, you love the colors, it is just that kind of 3-in-1, 4-in-1, 5-in-1 that you're going to come up with a million different ideas for. And this is what, of course, our brand has always been about. And then, of course, adding that charm, adding that cute little sentiment in the front, because why not? This is such a great gift idea for someone, especially who you want to just say a special thank you to, and maybe has been having, you know, just needs a smile. This is definitely one of those things that will make them smile.
Because life is short.
So lick the bowl.
The bowl. The whole bowl.
Right.
Here's what I want you to do. Go online to QVC.com. That foodie in your life, that, you know, whether it's a relative or a friend that maybe lives across the country, you want to send them a gift, but you're like, gosh, you know, they love to cook, but they have everything. Yeah, they don't have this. It's brand new. And they're absolutely going to love the versatility and really just how practical it is in your kitchen, because you can have space to have your recipe cards lifted right up. So then you're not spilling the buttermilk all over your pancake recipe. It's out of the way. It's on this little stand that's also a crock and a utensil holder and a vase and some great inspiration that'll just put a smile on your face. The gray right here has been really popular. So here's what you can do. You pick up the bill and you ship it directly to them. It's kind of like if you've ever been in the coffee drive-thru and you get to the front of the line and you're like going to receive your drink and somebody says, oh, this was already taken care of. The car in front of you bought it. You're like, oh, how nice. So you receive something and you didn't have to pay for it. You can even put a little gift message. It just puts a smile on their face. So ship it directly to a friend. We have it in that taupe. The gray has been very popular. Blue, green, red, black, which is your black white, and then your confetti. Tara, genius Hall of Fame on this one. Well done.
Thank you. Really fun. Look at the little whisk as the exclamation point. It just makes you smile.
Yeah, it's so cute. 4224462. Place your orders. It's $18.50, only order of the year. So today's the day to do it. Hey, did you notice my cute little apron? You didn't think you could reinvent an apron, but Tara did. It's got this cotton terry towel right in front, so you can like wipe off your hands from all the butter while you're cooking, and then you just unbutton that one piece. It's so cute. Plus, it's got a little ruffle on the bottom, which brings me back to my days when I was Mrs. Minnesota and I competed at Mrs. America. You did a state costume. I was Betty Crocker. It was fun, and this reminds me and makes me feel like I'm Betty Crocker. Okay, so that's coming up in the show. Under $20, a really fun apron. $19.98. Oh. Okay, this is where you think, oh, cute, it's like a loaf pan, but so much more, which is why we've sold 175,000 of these sets, because they're a set of 4 mini loaf pans where now you're having a gift for less than $5, or you can keep them all for yourself, but we're now down to only 2 different patterns or color choices to choose from. Here's your polka dots. So cute. Pink, purple, blue, and gray. And every single one comes with a lid and an adorable to and from gift box. So like everybody in the world is baking banana bread right now. What a great way to bake some bread and gift it to someone you love. And then we have this in our more holiday. Now, if you want the holiday is super limited. Notice here, you get like your old world in red and green. So cute. And then you also get all of your favorite Temp-tations characters. We're sledding down the hill. Then we go super classic Christmas. We've got this adorable, the Christmas tree with the mailbox and the sled loaded with presents, which is also the same image on the inside. How cute is that? Little rope design, too, on all these. Our gingerbread, I didn't even show you the inside. Look, there's your gingerbread with our snow figures. How cute are they? And then last but certainly not least, Poinsettia. So more of the hunter green, or that deep green, with the poinsettia print. Tara, this is so smart, but it's so much more than just a little loaf pan.
You're absolutely right, which is why we put together our Wheel of Food, Allie, which is right in front of you. So if we can show everybody, this is truly when we think about, well, it's a mini loaf pan. What do I do with it? 12 ounces in total capacity. Well, let's start with that hot fudge sundae, because why wouldn't we start in, of course, the pink polka dot. So whether you're thinking about cold things staying colder longer, you can actually tuck this right in the freezer. And of course, keep it nice and cold while you're enjoying your hot fudge sundae. Next to that is your yogurt parfait. So now breakfast in the morning where you layer in your fruit. Now you've just made 12 ounces of a beautiful yogurt parfait. Next to that, maybe you're baking an individual dessert and you want a cobbler. There you have a mixed berry cobbler. So now you've seen us go from you know, ice cream to breakfast to a cobbler. Look at the frittata next to that. This is what I love. 12 ounces, you could easily split that, or of course have it for yourself. Christmas cakes baking right inside here. You can take your KitchenAid hand mixer, mix in here, put it in the oven, bake it. Maybe you have some Germac. Now you want to use it for little apps. That's perfect too. Some of your candies already pre-wrapped, and maybe that's a great gift where you want to keep it wrapped and contained. You can do that. Of course, your cold fruit, which is so great, again, staying nice and cold throughout the meal. So a lot of different uses and a lot of different things. Again, baking some of your holiday cakes. Maybe you're known for your banana bread or pumpkin pie cakes and different things like that you can make inside there. But then let's talk about mac and cheese. Now it becomes the perfect side dish, and you layer it next to everybody, and you have your bacon wrapped meatloaf. And now not only have you done breakfast and desserts, but now you've done your savory as well. So this is what and bake bread in it too. And then everybody has their own individual bread. And look, we nestled it with the 22 ounce right there in the middle. So you can see how all these pieces, start to work together. But this is what I love about it. For less than $5 a gift, you can either customize it and put something with it, or just gift it as it is. We actually did a whole spread here where we have our sides for our turkey. So now you have the gravy and the relish and all of that. Or, of course, you use it for individual desserts and gift it as well.
Well, here's two thoughts. Because, Tara, maybe, you know, this holiday, this Thanksgiving or Christmas, it's just maybe the two of you or three of you, right? It's a smaller group. And so, or maybe you normally go somewhere, but this time you're going to be at home. I don't want to pull out all my big platters, because then it might make me feel like I didn't make enough food. But if I'm only serving 2 or 3, because I feel like I never made enough food. But you know, if you want, or you want to do more variety, right? You want to do the roasted bourbon sweet potatoes in one, and the mac and cheese, and the breads, and the stuffing, and the dressing, because they're different, right? Like you want to do all these different sides. Now it gives you some more versatility, and then you still have these adorable mini loaf pans. On the other side, now you've got gifts, right? These are for your table and to bring to a friend's table, because look how you can prepare this. You could fill it with some of their favorite treats, something to customize. You know, I think my sister just told me she signed up for her very first marathon. And I've run a marathon before, and I'm so excited for her. So what I could do, and she also loves to cook. She's amazing. But I can inside get some, like, you know, little energy bars and things that she'll probably use while she's training, maybe a new pair of socks. Right, I could fill it with something very, very personal for her and make a sweet little gift basket. Now you've given someone a gift that feels so thoughtful and so intentional and so personal, and you don't have to spend a lot of money to do it. Remember, you get this set of 4. Tara, this is such a smart idea.
Well, hats off to your sister on the marathon. Are you kidding? That
so proud
is amazing. Yes, what a great idea to do all of that. And look what we did here. We just layered some of our sides on our little Lazy Susan. So now, again, if you had different gravies or your relishes there, we did some veggies. I just came out with our homemade cranberry sauce. There's our turkey. So again, thinking about using these, not just necessarily as gifts, but how they would work for you. I love the idea of having 2 different gravies, maybe 2 different relishes that you have, or cranberry sauce that you want as your sides as well.
Yeah, look at this. Okay, so we've got the polka dot. You get pink, purple, blue, and gray. That one too, they all come with their boxes. Each one has a lid and a box. Then we have our holiday, which is so fun because each one is different, right? So here is like your old world, or that very festive and red and green.
Funfetti.
Yeah,
yes,
there's your Funfetti. Thanks, Tara. You're the pro.
Sure.
18 years. You could probably do these in your sleep. Then our adorable little tree and sleigh and mailbox. How cute is this?
Love that.
And then the poinsettia. See, I knew this one, right?
Yes, you did. And you knew the characters. Of course you know it all.
Yeah, come on.
Aren't they so cute? But
Look
this
at
is,
that.
again, something we're retiring. When you see clearance from Temp-tations, it means that we will not be able to do these again.
Yeah.
So if you love them, just fair warning, we're not going to have no
gifts.
plans to do them again.
Okay, make sure you pick them up today. We're down to polka dot and holiday. Oh, just 175,000 sold. So make sure you get your set today for our Now You're Cooking event. It's K49168. But hey, speaking of Now You're Cooking, here's what's happening. We've got 5 or more easy payments, got lots of new and fun items. So check that out on QVC.com. But like the holiday deals with the easy payments, that goes away at the end of the day today. All right, it's Sunday. I literally stood in my dressing room before the show, and I was like, what day is it? And it was a moment of, is it Sunday or is it Wednesday? That's a strange feeling. Yeah, we've all been there. We've been there. Okay, but one thing where we haven't been, because Tara does this brand new every year. This is for my collectors, or if you want to start with something that will put a smile on your face this holiday season. This is our 13-inch Winter Whimsy. It's a cookie plate. Comes with a gift box. So it's a great presentation, whether, yes, it's for cookies, but come on, we know it could be our hot movie apps, because this is go in the oven or the refrigerator. You could do a great like veggie tray and dip or hummus, but this is the only order of the year and truly a collectible item. So yes, here you can see all the different ways, but come on over and dive in to what our little friends that are on the 2020 cookie platter in that 13-inch for this year is done so beautifully. Tara, the gang's all here.
Thank you. Yes, the gang is all here. And I have to say, Allie, this is inspired by a giving plate. So if you're familiar with a giving plate, it has no owner. You bake something, you pass it on. And so that was the inspiration behind our cookie plate this year. But you have the characters and they're raised. Why are they raised? So that they actually look like figural cookies. So there's Mr. Bojingles. He's our snowman at the top. We have Penny the penguin. Of course, all of the viewers have named them. Santa Claus, he needs no introduction. Look at the little stitching that runs around the edge and the rim also. That's raised. Cute. Then, of course, you have our adorable gingerbread. That's Gumdrop. And then our newest member, all the way over on the other side, is Wimbley, and he's our reindeer. Look at his sweet little cute little face with his antlers. And again, all individual. Yes, I do that in honor of my dad. All individually hand painted, Allie. And the gift box, I don't know which is cuter, the plate or the gift box, but so you want to talk about an incredible gift that someone could use. This will become a tradition that gets handed down from generation to generation where, oh, Mom, let's make the cookies, or Grandma, let's make the cookies. You know, we think about the things that we do, the traditions that we have. We don't have to give up those traditions. And now you can, of course, start that with Temp-tations, maybe put the year on the back if you're thinking about gifting this as a giving plate. But it's just one of those awesome pieces that just makes you smile and happy.
Well, Tara, my kids are now 3 and my daughter just turned 6. So when they see, you know, Bojingles and Santa and all of our friends on the plate, oh, are they going to be so excited? Now, I can't leave cookies sitting out on the house because they will disappear in like 2 seconds between me, my husband, my kids. But maybe it's your cookies. But what if it's a fun family night at home? You're going to watch your favorite holiday movie. You're going to put together a jigsaw puzzle, and you want to do like a fun kind of app-style dinner. Do the onion rings and the pot stickers, right? And the mozzarella sticks, and put the marinara right in the center. Bring this to the game table, right? And let that be dinner. It's still like that touch of festive because, of course, in true Tara form and in true Temp-tations form, it goes in the oven. Right, it goes in the fridge. You could prep something ahead of time. Right, Tara, it's so cute and fun and adds such a great touch of personality to our table.
Yeah, I love what you were saying, whether it's your app or I just came out of the oven with eggs Benedict. So where you can put your hollandaise sauce. So remember, this is still everything you love from Temp-tations. So this still goes in your oven up to 500 degrees. So now it's turned into not only a serving platter, but something that you can bake on as well. So you could literally bake your cookies on here if you wanted to. So hot things hot. And then also we bake the beautiful cake that we did with our adorable little snowman. That's also easy. And now again, you go from breakfast to dessert to what you were saying, your apps. But at the heart of it, this is truly meant to be one of those great gifts that means something and that becomes a tradition year after year.
Tara, will you save me that snowman cake?
Of course. Absolutely.
I'd like that snowman
Although
cake.
Lisa's been eyeing it the whole hour, so I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah, we'll fight over it. Lisa, watch it. No. Hey, what you're about to look at, you may have seen this pie plate on my Instagram page or my Facebook page because I had a little fun competition and I asked you to help me decide what I was going to bake inside. Well, I can't reveal the answer yet, but you will find out soon because I baked it a couple days ago and then devoured it with my family. But right now, I adore the Temp-tations pie plates because the very first piece of Temp-tations that I ever had was a pie plate. Now, I wish I could say it was my own. It was my mom's, which I kind of made my own. And the reason I loved it is because I love to make a crawfish étouffée pie every Christmas. And I want a big honkin' slice of that crawfish étouffée pie. And look how deep this 9-inch pie plate is. And the crust perfectly lays. So you look like a culinary genius because of how beautiful it lays across. But it's almost like color by numbers, right? It just lays it out perfectly. Right now, this is the only pie plate in the entire Temp-tations collection. So here's your gorgeous plaid, which is so fun. But I'll show you. It's a ruffled edge pie plate right down in front. We've got the plaid in either, oh, I'm on the wrong side, holiday, which is your red, or harvest, which is so pretty. So you make your apple in the holiday, you make your pumpkin in the harvest. How perfect is that? Then we have the woodland, which is one of my favorite collections that Tara does. It looks like the grain of wood. It's so pretty. Here's your gray and gorgeous. Takes the cake, the taupe. Well, it's not the cake. It takes the pie. That's not a thing. Okay, then we go to polka dot. Too cute to boot. Gray and the taupe. Or then in the stripe, we have the gray and then the champagne.
So pretty.
You made the most perfect pie plate, Tara, so much that I was so passionate about my Temp-tations pie plate when I auditioned as a host and I had to sell an item, show an item that I loved. You know what I picked? My Temp-tations pie plate.
Oh, thank you. Well, I have to say, yeah.
The design is perfect. Go ahead, Tara.
No, we're just going to echo everything you were just saying, right? It's very hard to find the perfect pie dish. So for me, starting in stoneware is great because the heat actually hugs your food. So when you're baking inside here, you already have that natural nonstick. Our grandmothers were using stoneware. Their grandmothers were using stoneware. What Temp-tations does is brings it to today's lifestyle, right? So everything has that even release. So when you're doing your beautiful pumpkin pies or your apple pies or cherry pies, there's the perfect time for a pie dish, and it's now, right? But the fact that you get that ruffled edge as well, you can fold that crust over. It becomes a guide for you. And it's a little bit of a deep dish. So it's really nice when you want to do things like quiche inside there. So, you know, again, a pie dish doesn't just have to be for something sweet. It can actually be for a lot of savory things. And it can become one dish cooking where you're literally just putting kind of the stuffing on the bottom. If there's maybe just two of you, maybe you're just going to put the stuffing on the bottom and the roast on top or the turkey on top, whatever you're having. But then also know that you can use it as your pie dish as well and do a beautiful apple or cherry pie.
It's so smart. Hey, the plaid's been very popular. I'm holding the holiday in these cinnamon rolls. I call them cinnamon rolls, like cinnamon rolls. They're not, they're cinnamon rolls. These are gonna come home with me. I'll wait until after like 5:30 a.m. to warm them up and eat them. Do I have to wait that? I don't think so. Okay,
No.
here's your stripe, your gray and your champagne, polka dot in gray and taupe, woodland in gray and taupe, gorgeous. And then the holiday plaid or your harvest plaid, that's what everybody's picking up. Make sure you get yours. I posted a picture on Instagram with the holiday plaid. It was so cute. And baked up a pretty delicious pie, but you'll have to stay close to me at Allie Carr QVC to find out what we baked up in my Temp-tations pie plate. All right, $16.20 for that one too. Hey, still coming up, we have your go-to essentials for your sides, kind of your serving platters. You get the platter, looks like an oval baker, and a serving bowl. This is awesome. It's K51334. It's a great essentials. You get 3 pieces for $41.82. So we will see a full presentation of that coming up in a little bit. Okay, so this was kind of cool for me because now we're taking our Temp-tations to the stovetop. And Tara and her team, they know what we're looking for when it comes to great cookware, right? Our stoneware. Well, now bringing it to the stove in a 2.6 quart. It's a covered casserole. You also then get the coordinating kitchen tool as well. The color will coordinate back. Let me bring you right on over to show you the colors because this is one. We're calling it this figural bottom, and Tara's going to explain why she does that. But right up top, we've got this gorgeous teal. Ooh, here, I'll show you this one. This is your cream, and they're all done in an ombre. Beautiful design on the lid, and you get that coordinating tool as well, which is gorgeous. Okay, here's your eggplant. Black, which is like an ombre gray. The teal, which to my eye looks a little like emeraldy green, but it's a teal. It's gorgeous. A soft blue. And then your red, $36.36. It really is done perfectly. It goes to the oven at 350. It goes onto the stove, right? And you really now get versatility when it comes to making a great meal. Tara, this is so smart.
Thank you. I have to say, I absolutely love this is our second cookware piece that we have debuted. And I love the size of it. I love the capacity of it. You talked about a little bit about the kind of ombre coloring that we see there, the floral detail on the bottom. And the reason why we do that is so that you have that even heating and that connection of heat running up and down, left and right, so that you really do truly get that overall perfect heat conduction. Then, of course, we gave you that cook and look lid, which is fantastic. But for me, I hate to be taking the lid on and off, so you can see right through. There's a little vent hole there as well. And then we also, Allie, included the matching spoon or server. Oh, you're making some meatball heroes.
Get your meatballs.
Love that about you.
Okay,
Get your
I
meatballs
love
in here. Yes.
meatballs. So look at this, though.
Yes.
But Tara, I could do my meatball sandwiches for like a Sunday lunch. My kids love meatballs. But do you know the capacity on this?
The capacity on what? On the 2.5 quart?
Well, how many meatballs? Do you know how many meatballs we got in here?
How
I think
many
it was
meatballs
like
do we have in there,
59.
Allie? I was just gonna say, I think we're somewhere around 60. Someone might have eaten one.
Thanks,
I'm
Chef
just
Tony.
going to say it.
Well, who was there to count, right? But I love this because, you know, here, I just need one more hand. Don't we always just need an extra hand in the kitchen?
Yes, always, always, always.
All right, these aren't going to be pretty, but they're going to be delicious. But look, you could make your little meatball platter. Okay, this one's just going to have 2. But here's the story. Then notice too, this tray, this is coming up a little bit later. So if you want to serve up your meatballs, you can. I mean, loaded, right? You could do the whole bag right here. Then, this was my fave though, Tara, and what I wanted to jump in. What do we have going on back here? This is
there we did them. Sorry, I couldn't see. I was waiting for the camera to catch up. We actually did a beautiful mulled cider. So not only will your house smell delicious, but of course, then you can help yourself, which I love. So there are certain things that I look so forward to this time of the year, and a mulled cider is absolutely one of those. I love that you can start this piece on the stovetop. We've never been able to do that before with our stoneware. So I love that I have steaks over here that I can actually give a nice sear to. Then I can take it and put the entire piece into the oven 350 degrees. So this is something we've never been able to do before. And that is, again, get that beautiful sear on those great steaks. And then, of course, I can deglaze the pan after the fact. I can tuck it right in the oven, 350 degrees with that lid. And that's why these pieces, helper handles here on both sides, make it super easy to take it in and out of the oven or wherever you're going to go. And they're beautiful. They're so well made with that natural nonstick on the inside. And we worked with one of the leading manufacturers of all cookware. And so you better believe, and you mentioned that it was already customer top rated, thank you, that these are the workhorse pieces. And I love the breakfast scenario that you have. This is me every day. This is me sans the bacon. I try not to do that every day, although I would like to do that every day. That is pretty much me every day.
Breakfast is ready. Tara,
Exactly.
I'm going to show you the colors again, but my daughter Violet, she has a little nickname, Bacon.
Oh, perfect.
Everybody gets breakfast food. I'm latte, Dad's coffee, my son's hash brown. She's bacon. Okay, here's teal.
You have raised her well.
Right?
You have raised her well.
You can tell Uncle David is present in her life. Here's your teal. Yeah. You also get the utensil too. Here's your cream. Here's your purple. This one we're calling black, but it's gray. Again, that teal, blue and red, 3636, 2.6 quart. You get the cover as well. This is beautifully designed. So make sure you check that out today for our Now Youre Cooking event. Hey, go online to QVC.com. You can search for all of our Temp-tations items. You gotta check out, though, the 22-ounce meal mugs, too, that we had at the start of the show. Those have been so popular. Over 2,000 have already been spoken for. It's a set of 4. They're supposed to be on later today on In the Kitchen with David. They'll be there, but maybe not all the colors or the color that you want. So you wanna make sure you check that out. Okay, so yesterday, was it yesterday? About 2 days ago, I was making a pie in the kitchen. Literally had flour everywhere. And I thought, why did I not put on my apron? And then I spilt something across the counter and I needed a towel to wipe it up. Well, look at this. It's almost like you didn't think you could reinvent the wheel. Yet Tara did. With this gorgeous and super fun printed apron. It looks pretty, but it's also extremely functional. We've got some gorgeous fun colors to choose from. This is a detachable cotton terry towel, 2 points of adjustability on the neck and then even on the back, right? So it fits so many different people. Here is going to be your poinsettia, which is your holiday. So pretty. Then we've got our harvest. The red is what I'm wearing. Beautiful blue. Your green. Confetti right over here. Then we go to our black and white, really cute, and then our gray. Tara, we haven't even presented these yet. These have been very popular. Ooh, in the gray though, heads up. There's only 4 dozen. Okay, smart design. Look at this, Tara.
Yeah, this is what I love about it, Allie. It's everything you were just saying. Inevitably, I have a towel, I have it slung over my shoulder, I lose track of it. I'm constantly wiping my hands on my apron. Now you have that great terry towel that actually snaps or unbuttons right off. And the reason why I did that is maybe you don't always need to be washing the apron. You can literally just unbutton that towel, throw that in the wash, and then you're ready to go the next time. And of course, I created it so that you have that little seam that comes right over it and hides it. I'm actually on the shorter side, so I doubled mine. I'm just gonna back up. There's that cute little ruffle in the bottom, but I actually doubled mine, and you can see I'm about 5 feet tall. And so it's gonna fit with the adjustability on the back, on the collar. For me, that was really important. But this is just so beautifully well made and super functional. As you said, as if an apron could get more functional, this is it.
It just did, and it's cute. Okay, so red so holiday is what Tara is wearing. Holiday. We've got our harvest. Here's your red, your blue, green. We've got the confetti.
I love the confetti.
Your black and your gray. So smart. Make sure you pick up your apron. K50269, brand new for the season. That easy payment goes away at the end of the day. Hey, so I get to share some of my favorite family recipes through a series we do on social called Serve It. And the last one that I did, you may have noticed, my bourbon roasted sweet potatoes and my mom's cranberry relish. You know what I served them up in as Thanksgiving sides? These bowls. Because they're the perfect size for maybe 2 or 4 for your family, for the holiday table, yes, but also for every day. You're going to get a set of 3. And I'm going to show you this because right up top, this is going to be your bowl, which is a 1.5 quart bowl. Beautiful ruffle design. You also then get your baker, which I believe, Tara, is this a 2 or a 3 quart baker?
That's a 2 quart.
Okay, 2 quart baker. Then we head into the platter, which is your 14-inch platter.
Yes.
How smart is this set? You know Tara cooks and serves and dines a lot because she knows exactly what you need on the table. Let me show you the colors. So first row is going to be your old world. In blue, we've got confetti. Here's the gray. The black is so pretty. Swooning
There's your favorite.
Over that taupe. Come on. Okay, then we've got green. Green is the most limited in the old world choice. If that's your color, get it now. And then we also have the red. And then down to the floral lace. In that blue, which is gorgeous. This one reminds me of my mom. Here is the taupe. Swooning. Gray, very farmhouse chic in either the gray or the taupe and that floral lace.
Yeah, so pretty.
And then now here, I love that we've done our red. So you have your red, which is that like bright, cheery red. Then we go to the cranberry, just a hair deeper in that beautiful cranberry. And then last but certainly not least, the black. Okay, so Tara, why did you curate this set? Like with these 3 pieces, you've got the 2 lids and the platter. What, you know, why all of these together?
So I named it the side series because this is truly what I'm using day in and day out, not just for the holidays, but for every day. They're manageable sizes. They're everyday sizes, right? That 2 quart oval with the helper handles. If you're picking up the floral lace, there's no brown beading on it. So you'll notice that tonal look and pop there. So whether I'm doing kind of like a breakfast bake or a beautiful French toast bake, or I'm using my 14-inch platter. Now this, of course, could hold a turkey. It could hold a roast, a pork loin, everything you would think you'd want to put on a platter, charcuterie board. But I'm just going to do my breakfast meats in the morning because I want it to be simple, but yet I want it to be beautiful. And then I've roasted my potatoes. I could have roasted my potatoes on that platter as well. Remember, you can tuck all these pieces right into the oven up to 500 degrees. But now when I'm ready to serve it, this feels like your family's kind of breakfast, especially with Violet, aka bacon. I love that all these 3 pieces are called our side series because you're going to use them all the time for every meal.
Well, there's a lot of bacon in our house for breakfast. And then I also do a buttermilk pancake that the kids love. And sometimes what I do, Tara, I'll confess, I go and I just grab a dinner plate to stack up the pancakes on. But this platter being at 13 inches is perfect on those mornings where I am making French toast. My son loves French toast, or pancakes, or maybe it's lunch. I'm going to head on over because now that I'm an East Coast girl, I truly get what a good Philly cheesesteak is all about. So what if you can have that, you know, ready to go? Or maybe, ooh, we've got some, I don't know what this is. Chef Tony made it. It looks awesome. Maybe it's a great soup or stew that you want to keep warm in the oven. Keep your side hot because you can pop these in the oven. You can. So look at that. Now you've got your entire meal. You've got the right serving pieces. And listen, Tara, I know you know this. But even if I'm going to get takeout, I'm going to bring it home. If I put it on some Temp-tations serving pieces, you know, I put the chicken stir fry and the rice in the bowl and in the baker, there's something about it now that feels special. It feels thoughtful, even if it wasn't completely made from scratch, or it is. The hot wings you make every Friday night for the family, right in this bowl.
By the way, that is a cheesesteak dip. So you were right as you were heading over there. I think you were thinking of regular cheesesteaks, but
I'm still learning.
We took it up another level and we just made it into a dip. Because why wouldn't you make it into a dip?
Okay,
I
so
just
that
actually
and the
came out
cinnamon
with a beautiful
rolls
cobbler.
are coming home with me.
Are coming home with you. I love it. So I just actually came out with a cobbler. And again, what I love about it is I feel like I have my act together when I have it in something beautiful. This is what we've been sharing with all of you for the last 18 years is that ability, again, that natural nonstick where it pulls right away from the sides. Again, the fact that it replaces your metal cookie sheets, your mixing bowls, your baking pieces. You're not transferring from dish to dish to dish. You're literally prepping in here, cooking in here, serving in here, snap that lid on it, and now you're storing in here. So you're saving time and you're saving space and you're certainly saving money because you would have had to pay to replace all of those steps.
Good point. You've got the 3. Easy payment goes away at the end of the day. It's new for the season, $41.82. Make sure you get yours or get it to gift. What a beautiful gift for someone who's now hosting their own family at home. Okay, I'm gonna do this very quickly. Old World, blue, confetti, gray, black, taupe, green, and red. Floral Lace down in front in blue, taupe. Get the taupe, it's beautiful. Gray, gorgeous as well. Red and cranberry, and then the black. Oh, sweet Tara, I know you've got a big, big day ahead of you, but thank you so much for staying up late for our Now You're Cooking. You've got a show, is it at 8 a.m.?
Oh, I will be back with Tara. I have a show at 8 p.m. I'll be back with Carolyn at 8 a.m. and then David at noon, and then 8 p.m. Come check us out. So we'll
grab your meal mug for 22 ounces. Make yourself a cup of coffee.
See, I'm about to. I'm going to eat a salad, then I'll make a cup of coffee.
Perfect. Hey, I will be back Tuesday morning at 7 and 8 a.m. We've got some cozy gifts. On Monday, I'm shooting some special things from home, so pay attention on @AllieCar QVC. But stay close because we're in Now You're Cooking. Final day for holiday deals and 5 easy payments. So check it out. We're going to have our today's special value coming up next.
We have some cool things planned on the next edition of Tuesday Vibes. I hope you can join us. First of all, at 5, gourmet holiday we love to eat. That's for 2 hours. At 7, my buddy or bud foo, we'll tell you why we say that, is coming in, Courtney Kandavi, and we are going to have Countdown to Cozy with Jane and Courtney. That's at 7 o'clock for 2 hours. Then at 9, we got you with Tatcha. And then at 10 o'clock, it's Cheers to Holiday Shopping with Leah and Sean. That's all on the next edition of Tuesday Vibes.
Ta-da! Midnight snack, anyone? 3, 2, 1. Look at that, baby. Look at a culinary masterpiece. Look at that sear on that 5-pound roast.